no, 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 no. Who's taking you home, 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 home? I'm loving you so, 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 so.
Welcome to Collin podcast shows. Fresh news every day. There are many new kind of fuels or energy sources these days, like wind powers, hydropower, nuclear power, or solar power. But all these things just can support a small part of humans' huge desire of energies. So what do we commonly use? Petrols as a fossil fuel. For example, when you need to go to your girlfriend or boyfriend's house for your dating, what do you use? Yeah, go by taxi. So what taxi use? They use petrols. Or for another examples, you need to go to your grandma and grandpa's house when in the holidays. So what do you use? You take a plane to their, well, plane use petrol as well. So petrol is a very important resource in our daily life. And now let's welcome the experts in this field. David Lee, welcome.
Nice to see you.
David Lee is my friend. We are in the same high school, and we haven't seen how many years? 10 years.
Yeah, it's really been a long time. I miss you so much.
Okay, so what do you feel in that in this field?
Okay, I just went to the petroleum company after I graduated from university, and I working in the petroleum explore and extraction field. So I think while I was working in the petroleum company, I think I can make the human race some improvement, because the petroleum is the basic tools that makes the combustion engine works and makes the car move, makes the plane flies. So I think that petroleum is the basic part of the human society.
Okay, so in your sense, you mean the petrols are very important in our daily life, and it's a very important resources in our daily life. That's right.
Not quite right. I think you correct something, because can you use the board here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the petroleum, that word is petroleum,
yeah.
Right? Petroleum.
Yeah.
So that word is originally come from the ancient Greek word. That the Greek word was petra.
Yeah.
Petra means rock.
Oh.
And petroleum means oil. So it basically is that rock oil. So petroleum was a nature formed resources that can be found under the Earth's surface. So under the ground, maybe 500 meters, 1 kilometer.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can find the petroleum.
Yeah.
And also,
so I got it. So the petrol is just a product of petroleum.
Yeah. So petroleum can be used distillation. It's called fractional distillation. We learned that at high school.
Yeah.
Just remember that. So it was a special method that can obtain the petroleum and can be extracted into many different resources, such as natural gas, or petrol, or some
diesel,
some place called gasoline. So petroleum is the crude oil. It's orange oil, so it can be used into many different types. So that was the word for petroleum.
Okay, and I remember that you said to me before. You said there's a video you want to play to us. Is that right?
Yeah, I got a video like to explain the history and how to explore the crude oil from deep under the Earth's surface. So I'll play that to you. Okay.
For thousands of years, petroleum has seeped through the Earth's crust in many places, where evaporation.
Okay, David, please stop at this point. What is people doing here?
Okay, these people are basically using the original method to extract oil from the Earth's crust.
Oh, so how do they do this?
So that we must get back to the history of the petroleum. So the history of the petroleum was first discovered by the Chinese people.
Oh, how terrible.
Okay. So they discovered the petroleum in about 4 BC. Just about 1,600 years ago.
Oh,
really a long time to make a pattern. So they using the bamboo stick, bamboo, a kind of plant. Yeah. There was a hole inside the bamboo. So
it's just like a tube.
yeah. So if you put the bamboo inside it's a long bamboo, right? If you put into some place into the earth, the ground. If it reaches the oil, like maybe the oil is here,
I don't come out.
yeah, and because the air pressure, the pressure will travel from the low pressure area to the high pressure area to the low pressure area. So the oil will automatically be flown out, and they will get the oil.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and there was a Chinese people writing this book said, the oil is the future's most important thing. So he predicted that the oil will be important in the future, and it actually now it is. So Chinese people are very brilliant. So
I heard a story that the Indian people use this petroleum to do some medical care, is it?
yeah, when the oil spread to American, the Indian people found oil as well. So they basically use the oil to make medicines and to make their hair looks more beautiful and make some products to make their hair look awesome.
You can recommend your wife to try it.
Yeah, maybe sometime, but it was the original way. So maybe I will use some hair shampoo or that's kind of thing. Okay, so the oil was discovered many centuries ago. They have a long history and still very useful today.
Okay.
And oxidation gradually change it to sticky bitumen or pitch. Natural gas and mineral waters frequently bubble to the surface with the oil and give only a hint of possible underground supplies.
Okay, David, let's stop at this point. So how did this American tank move so fast?
Okay, this was American M4 tank. It was widely used by the American Army in the Second World War, and the United Army states that without the help of the M4 tank and the trajectory inside the petrol they used, they may not have won the war so luckily.
Okay, I heard the word lead. I think the lead should be harmful, right? So how do they make them win the war?
Yeah, it was somehow harmful, like the lead may get inside your body and make your blood not so fluently, or maybe damage your nerves. But during the World War II, to try to lead inside the petrol, it was like this. It can increase the octane number of the tank, so of the car. There was the octane number.
So what does this number represent?
Okay, octane number is the chance that how much engine the petrol will explode when it was burned inside the engine. So the number is higher means there will be a less chance to explode, and when the number is too low, there will be a greater chance to explode inside the engine.
So do you mean nowadays it is still working out?
Yeah, but nowadays all the petrol was replaced with non-tetraethyl petrol because it can be great harmful to the human body. but it can greatly increase the octane number inside the engine.
Oh, that's why you're standing here without the cars going on your way to school.
Yeah.
Oh. So please move on. David. So as you can see, there's many convenience we can bring from the oil, but there's so some disadvantage from the oil. So what do you think about the fossil fuel in the future, or can you give some comments?
Yeah, as my experience working in the petroleum field, I think in the next maybe 10 years, at least the oil is still the main source of energy that makes the industry and the world kept running. And but after that, as you can see that there was more kinds of energy that so solar power, wind energy, and hydroelectricity. So this all the thing maybe replace the fossil fuel one day, and maybe we grew older, and one day our grandson or our children tell us, "Hey, Dad, I invented a new kind of energy that was better than the oil, and it's environmentally friendly and will not cause pollution to the earth." And at that time, we saw that it was great to have that kind of message, and it was maybe the best gift we can return to the planet Earth after so many years. We extract the oil from like its heart.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of words maybe was the best gift that we can return to our planet.
David, at last I want to do the conclusion with you. So do you mean the oil is still commonly used today, but maybe it will be replaced in future, right?
Yeah, because the amount of oil on the earth is limited. So after we extract all the oil, we cannot use this as a kind of energy.
And what's more, I know is the oil will give it also produce the greenhouse gas, which is harmful for the old years.
Yes, it's harmful for our next generation, maybe our kids, our grandson. We cannot leave them a harmful planet to live in. So.
So thank you for coming today.
Yeah, as my appreciate and my pleasure to came to this program.
Okay, this is the end of our show.